Fires are raging right now in California. More than 11,000 square miles of the West Coast burned so far this year. That's a total larger than the state of Massachusetts. It's incredible. Cal Fire reports the Zog fire, which is up in the north there, killed a fourth person yesterday. And take a look at this destruction. Entire homes up in flames. 150 miles south in the Glass Fire in wine country, it's still burning. Cal Fire reporting it's essentially unchecked, just 5% contained. Alameda County Fire Department taking this video, miles of land charred, miles, and firefighters working to make sure everyone is out and safe. Miguel Almaguer is in St. Helena. Miguel, high winds, bad heat. When's the break coming?
Well, Shep, there's a sliver of good news out here. Today it was in the triple digits, but over the next couple of days, we expect the temperatures to drop significantly. But the bad news is this wildfire has done a ton of damage. As we told you yesterday, hundreds of homes are believed to be destroyed. That number could actually be much higher. What you're looking at here is a school that was built in 1902. It's more than 100 years old. And for the first time, a teacher who worked here for several years came back to see the damage herself. Here's what she had to say.
It was a wonderful, friendly school where everybody was so happy and friendly and all united. It makes me sad to see that this is what's happened to it.
The bad news is she's not going to be the last person to see destruction like this. It really does litter Sonoma and Napa County's wine country, the heart of wine country here. More than a dozen vineyards have also been damaged or destroyed, so that's bad news for a multi-billion-dollar industry in this area. The fires, for the most part, are still raging out of control. There is some containment. Those numbers are low, and firefighters say they are expecting to get better control of those blazes over the next couple of days as those temperature drops. The bad news, Shep, they believe these fires are going to burn into the winter. Shep, back to you.
Miguel, I'm looking at the weather forecast. 101 on Friday where you are, 98 on Saturday. Finally gets into the 80s on Sunday. And for 15 days out, nothing but sunshine. What are they going to do?
Yeah, well, those temperatures are awful for firefighters, right? They're walking around with 60, 70 pounds of gear on them, so it really slows them down. It also zaps out the humidity here, so everything is bone dry. Everything is this tinderbox fuel ready to explode. Those are the conditions that firefighters are working against, and there's nothing they can do to combat that. What they're trying to do is bring more men and women off of the backup lines and bring them onto the front lines. There's about 18,000 of them working across the state, but it's not enough because there's so many wildfires burning in California, upwards of 24, some 24 or so, that they really have been exhausted working these 48, 72-hour shifts straight before they break for a day and then come back for 4 or 5 more days of exactly what you're seeing here behind me. They really are up against a rock and a hard space here, and they're doing all they can to stop these fires. So far, they're not having much success, Chef.
Miguel Almaguer in St. Helena, north of San Francisco. Thank you, sir. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.